The year is 2025, and the world is as chaotic as ever. Elon Musk, the billionaire known for sending rockets to Mars, dabbling in AI, and posting memes at odd hours, is now tangling with Whoopi Goldberg, legendary actress, comedian, and co-host of The View. At the heart of this bizarre showdown, a lawsuit worth $80 million, some wild allegations, and, believe it or not, a cat.
Saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president.
Wait a second, come on, man, this is too.
Breaking news, Elon Musk files an $80 million lawsuit against Whoopi Goldberg.
But before we continue with this whole drama, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the latest news surrounding Hollywood. It all started with a few offhanded remarks on The View. During a discussion about former President Donald Trump, Whoopi Goldberg and her co-hosts veered into territory Musk didn't take kindly to. They alleged, or heavily implied, that Musk and Ohio Senator J.D. Vance were hatching some secret plan to manipulate government control if Trump were removed from office.
One of the things I wanted to talk to you about, I wanted to play this, but we decided we shouldn't play it. We don't want anybody to have any sort of way to get it down. The episode of you when you were on The View, when you were running for president.
Right. Donald Trump is a billionaire, a real estate mogul, and a television star. But does he really want to add President of the United States to his resume? A lot of people would like him to.
You got introduced as our friend Donald Trump.
Please, let's find out, and please welcome my friend, Donald Trump.
That's right.
Whoopi Goldberg gives you a big hug and a kiss. Joy Behar gives you a big hug. Barbara Walters gives you a big hug. They all loved you.
We're so happy to have you. Whenever you're on with us, we're very happy.
We love it.
They were talking about you in such a favorable light. The audience was cheering, and then you actually started winning in the polls, and then the machine started working towards you.
Joe Biden knows how to do this. Trump.
Yeah.
He tends to just...
But can I mention?
In the words of Musk's legal team, the comments were not only false, but also designed to damage his reputation. Let's pause for a second. Musk, arguably one of the most influential people on the planet, has been called many things. A genius, a disruptor, a meme lord, but a wannabe shadow government puppet master? That's a new one. For Musk, this wasn't just a passing insult, it was the proverbial straw that broke the camel's back. He filed a lawsuit accusing Goldberg and The View of defamation, slander, and intentional misinformation. In true Musk fashion, he wasn't aiming low. He's seeking a cool $80 million in damages. When the lawsuit hit the headlines, Whoopi Goldberg's reaction was swift, and let's be honest, a little baffling. Her defense? The comments weren't about Musk plotting a coup. They were inspired by her cat, the animal she lovingly referred to as her stare ninja.
I need to clean something up because my cat lays in wait for me on my stairs all the time. And that's what I was thinking of that. I wasn't trying to indicate that they were actually standing there with their legs out, hoping he would trip.
No, nobody wants anything done to the president.
It was lighthearted, and it's the holidays. Come on. My goodness.
You did not mean that anybody should hurt the president.
No,
of course not.
Okay. The thing about this show, there's no way not to step in poop. For all of you who are waiting and saying, oh my God, listen to what she said. I got a cat who does it to me every day. And that's what sparked it.
According to Whoopi, the feline has a habit of lying in wait on her staircase, hoping to trip her up. She claims this was the mental image she had when making her remarks on the show. Now, if you're wondering how a cat's mischief somehow translates to allegations against Musk, you're not alone. Critics immediately pounced, calling her explanation a desperate deflection. To be fair, Whoopi's cat story does add an unexpected comedic twist, but Musk isn't laughing. His legal team argues that Goldberg's comments were deliberate and malicious, designed to paint him as a villain plotting in the shadows. As if this drama wasn't juicy enough, enter Joe Rogan, podcast king and resident media critic. Rogan didn't hold back, roasting Goldberg and The View for what he called blatant hypocrisy and sensationalism.
If you could stop Hitler by any means necessary, wouldn't you stop Hitler? And so they equate Donald Trump with Hitler and go, here you go, this is our modern Hitler. Do you see what Whoopi Goldberg said?
What'd she say?
Whoopi Goldberg said that Biden could arrest all the Republicans and put them in jail. You just need to see how unhinged this kind of thinking is.
All those rights, he is immune from everything. Yeah. You know what Joe Biden could do since he is presently president?
What?
Whoa. He could throw every Republican in jail.
He reminded everyone that not so long ago, Trump was a regular guest on the show, receiving hugs and applause from the hosts. Rogan dug up footage of Trump being introduced as our friend Donald Trump, with Goldberg herself giving him a warm welcome. Fast forward a few years, and the same show portrays Trump as public enemy number one. Rogan called this shift a calculated narrative flip, driven by politics rather than genuine conviction. Rogan's critique wasn't limited to Trump's treatment. He slammed The View for what he sees as a broader issue in mainstream media, prioritizing drama and divisive narratives over facts. If you average out the IQ of The View hosts, you might still struggle to reach triple digits, Rogan quipped on his podcast. Harsh? Maybe. But his fans lapped it up. This isn't the first time The View has faced accusations of media bias. The show has long been a lightning rod for controversy, with critics accusing it of pushing politically motivated narratives.
So, Barbara was her usual polite self, as she was with every guest. But did I look warm and fuzzy? Was that a warm and fuzzy welcome from But because I respect Barbara, you know, she said be polite to guests no matter what. Yes. And for the most part, I got through. I did.
Musk's lawsuit, however, takes these criticisms to a new level. It's not just about one comment or one episode. It's about holding a platform accountable for what Musk sees as a pattern of misinformation. And let's not forget, Musk has a complicated relationship with the media. Over the years, he's been praised as a visionary and vilified as a reckless billionaire, often by the same outlets. His decision to take legal action against The View feels like the culmination of years of frustration with what he sees as unfair treatment. For Goldberg, the stakes are equally high. If Musk wins, it could set a precedent that makes talk shows more vulnerable to lawsuits over controversial opinions. Critics of Musk's lawsuit argued that this could have a chilling effect on free speech, making hosts afraid to tackle sensitive topics. At the heart of Musk's lawsuit is the claim that Goldberg's comments were not only untrue, but also reckless enough to incite harm. One particularly contentious remark involved Goldberg joking about someone tripping Trump. While she later insisted it was a joke about her cat, Musk's legal team argues that such statements can be dangerous in today's polarized climate. Goldberg's cat defense, while memorable, hasn't done much to quell the backlash. Social media exploded with reactions ranging from disbelief to outright mockery. Hashtags like support Elon and cancel The View trended for days, with fans of Musk hailing him as a champion of accountability and critics accusing him of overreach.
As it turns out, I was filthy.
She was so filthy dirty, disgusting. Half the place left. I said I'd never hire her again.
I was filthy. And stand on that fact. I have always been filthy. And you knew that when you hired me. I headlined, babe, at your casino, which I might have continued to play had you not run it into the ground.
Exactly.
But
who does that?
You know, listen, how dumb are you? You hired me 4 times. You can go to William Morris and get the things, because I know you all are going to be looking for it. So talk to William Morris. You hired me 4 times, and you didn't know what you were getting? How dumb are you?
Rogan, of course, weighed in on the cat controversy. I love a good joke, but come on. If your defense is, it's about my cat, you've already lost the argument, he said. He also criticized what he called a double standard in media. Jokes from certain hosts are excused, while others are vilified for far less. Beyond the cat jokes and celebrity spats, this case raises serious questions about media responsibility. Should talk shows be held to the same standards as traditional news outlets? Is it fair to sue over opinions expressed in a conversational format? And what does this mean for free speech? Musk's lawsuit taps into a growing dissatisfaction with mainstream media. Many viewers feel that shows like The View prioritize sensationalism over substance, using controversy to drive ratings. For Musk, this lawsuit is as much about principle as it is about reputation. He's pushing back against what he sees as a broken system, one that allows misinformation to thrive unchecked. But not everyone is on board. Critics argue that Musk's wealth and influence give him an unfair advantage in these kinds of battles. They worry that his lawsuit could stifle dissenting voices, making it harder for smaller platforms to criticize powerful figures without fear of retaliation. One of Rogan's main points throughout this saga has been the hypocrisy of media narratives. He pointed to old clips of Goldberg and her co-hosts praising Trump, contrasting them with their current, more critical stance. It's not about principles, Rogan argued. It's about playing to the audience and staying relevant. He also highlighted how quickly the media turns on public figures. 1 minute you're their best friend, the next you're the villain of the week, he said. Musk's lawsuit, in Rogan's view, is a wake-up call for a media landscape that too often sacrifices truth for sensationalism. As the lawsuit unfolds, the stakes are higher than ever. For Musk, a victory could cement his status as a disruptor willing to challenge the establishment. For Goldberg and The View, a loss could damage their credibility and make them a cautionary tale for other media outlets. Meanwhile, Rogan continues to fan the flames, using his platform to call out what he sees as media hypocrisy. His commentary has amplified the debate, drawing even more attention to a case that's already dominating headlines. Whether Musk wins or loses, one thing is clear. This lawsuit has struck a nerve. It's not just about The View. It's about the broader cultural divide over media accountability, free speech, and the power of public figures to challenge misinformation. And let's not forget the cat. Love it or hate it, Goldberg's feline has become an unlikely symbol in this drama. A reminder that even in the most serious battles, there's always room for a little absurdity. So, what do you think? Is Musk justified in taking a stand, or has this whole thing spiraled out of control? If you guys liked today's video, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.